Hello, hello, hello. I am here. My name is Upson-Bush. So happy to be here. I'm the CEO and founder of the Next Level Nation and Next Level Chicks. And my mantra is to push people on purpose for the purpose of walking in their purpose and their destiny. I'm so happy to be here tonight to talk to you all for just a few minutes. Hopefully everybody had a really, really good day. So tonight I want to talk to you and ask you a question. Are you limiting yourself? Are you limiting yourself? And really, you have to be honest. I want you to be honest with yourself. Hey, Carmela, be really honest with yourself. So most people in life, they have a dream, they have a goal, they have a vision. But many people, look at my phone ringing, get to the space and place of realizing their goal, their dream, or their vision. They don't get to see it come to pass. Why? Because they are limiting themselves. We stay limited to what we see. Instead of seeing it before we seeing it, instead of knowing that God is going to do what he said he's going to do, we limit ourselves to what we see. And a lot of times we limit ourselves to what we hear in our mind, what we hear other people say. And so we don't ever really go for our dream, or we'll start and then we stop. But we just never do what we need to do because we keep limiting ourselves. And so we're moving from a limited perspective. Then a lot of times we're stuck in and limited by what we feel. The feelings of fear, the feelings of anxiety, the feelings of what if it does not work, the feeling of imposter syndrome, the feeling of all of these things that are holding us back from the dream, the goal, and the vision. We have to move forward and not live from those limited perspectives. So if you said yes to any of those things, you are limiting yourself. What about limiting ourselves to reasons, to excuses as to why we can't do it? You know, I don't have the money, I don't have this, I don't have that. Limiting ourselves when there's so much more for us, but we have to move past the limits and the things that are in front of us, those obstacles, and know that we can do what we said we're going to do. Also, what about your circle? Are you in a limited circle? Are you sitting back, dealing with people that are talking against your dream, people that's telling you it's not possible, people who saying, girl, that don't make sense? It's not that dream, it's yours. So you have to move in the direction that God has told you to move. And so many times we try to reason with ourselves as to why this should be and why it couldn't be. And we have every excuse. But what we need to understand is stop all the reasoning and back and forth. Your ways are not God's ways. And if he gave you the vision, y'all know he's going to give you the provision. So stop thinking, oh, in this little box and putting yourself in this closed up space. His ways are not your ways. And so you got to move past those things that you are limiting yourself to. You got to move on so that you can have the dream, the goal, and the vision. You got to get started. You got to build the foundation for that dream, that goal, that vision. And so how we do that is we prepare. So when we prepare, we stop hiding. We stop lying to ourselves. We stop sleeping on ourselves. We stop believing in people who telling us what we can't do. There is so much money with your name on it, but you never gonna get it because you won't move forward to realize your dream. There is a legacy that you are supposed to leave. You have all these thoughts. You done wrote all these things down. But the limited perspectives, the limited to what you see, feel, think, hear, the reasons, the excuses, those are the things that are keeping you back. Hey, Chris. Those are the things that are keeping you back. Stop allowing yourself to be limited and prepare for what it is God said you could have. Prepare for what it is. I am talking to you about something in a space and place where I used to be, where I had a very limited perspective, where I believed that, it's not going to work for me, that I didn't have enough money, that people wouldn't buy from me, that it wasn't enough experience. I had every excuse in a whole limited perspective, a whole limited circle, a whole limited mindset. I could only see what I could see. I couldn't see past what I could see in the physical. And so we have got to be able to do that, but you got to prepare for that. I did the work. I prepared for it, and it changed my life. So my course, Prepare for My Next Level, are the steps and the things that I did to build a strong enough foundation where I was able to step out, where I was able to believe in myself and actually take action. It's time for you to take action and prepare for what it is God said you could have. You can have it. The only thing that's holding you back is you, nothing else. Stop limiting yourself. It's time for you to get out of the little pond and the little rivers and to jump into the big ocean and to do what God has told you to do. If nothing else, click the link. Read, learn, and find a way to make your dream come true. You must prepare for what it is God said you could have. Build that foundation, because once you prepare and you do the work, the people that are waiting on you will show up. But you got to show up first and prepare for what God said you could have. So stop limiting yourself to what you see, hear, feel, think, and stand in what God said you could have. I'm so passionate about what I'm doing now because I know God can give you the answers. I know that when God gives you the vision, he will make it come to pass. But you got to do the work. And that work is not just praying. Too many people want to pray, but they don't want to put action behind it. You got to get started. You got to take some action. You got to get off your behind. Spend the time. Invest the money. Do what is necessary for you to get what God said you could have. Trust God. Trust yourself. You'll go buy you a lottery ticket. You'll go buy everything else. But when it comes to putting the money in you and your dream, what is the problem? It's the limits that you're setting for yourself. Stop it right now. Put in the comments, no limits, no limits, no limits. Then click that link and read about my prepared for your next level. Every woman that has come through this course, their life is better for it. And because I took myself through this and did the work, I changed my life. Hey, Rika, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you. We have to do the work and stop limiting ourselves. So that's all I got to say for tonight. I want y'all to press the love button. I want y'all to share this out because God has something for you. But you got to stop limiting yourself so that you can get it. The money is there. The people are there. Everything you need is there when you choose to prepare for your next level and stop limiting yourself. So it's up to you. Make a decision. You keep doing the same things you've been doing, you're going to keep getting the same things you've been getting. It's time. It's your turn. Make a decision and get prepared for your next level. I promise you, it's life-changing. All right? I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day, a great evening, a great week. And I'll talk to y'all later. Every day and every way. Make sure you keep it next level. See y'all soon. Thank y'all for joining me and share it out.